Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another episode of our weekly analysis. I remain your humble host, Mr. Wex. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my videos, please kindly hit the like button, smash that subscribe button if you have not done that already, and share my content. Let's get to grow together. Thank you very much and God bless. This week, before we head straight to our weekly analysis, let's do a quick review of last week analysis. Now, last week here we have gold. I was expecting basically I was a bit flat on gold. As you can see, I expected to see price gapped to the demand retest this trend line before a nosedive. And of course, I also expected if we see the trend line broken, then we should see price push towards the all-time high. Price open, market open, then gapped. We did see a break of our structure, and of course that gave us an opportunity. We did make some about, I think, 700 pips from that trade. So you can see, yeah, okay, yeah, I think I took it at this point when price broke, yeah, on the lower time frame. So yeah, so that is it. So it was overall a good one, but then again we did not get price pushed to the expected target. Then of course NSP didn't happen, so it was a good one. Now with US30 overall, I stated emphatically that I'm bullish on US30. Either way, I expected price to break below the immediate demand, this zone, of course, to test this significant demand. Then price would rise or rally towards the 43,400 level. Then again, I also expected to see a break of this level would give me a push towards my first target, and of course all the way to the 43,400 area. So we did see a perfect play out right here. We had a break of this structure. So price broke, retested that level, and we did hit our first TP. So ultimately, probably we'll see what our expectation would be for the coming week. So US30 has always been a good guy, a good boy to us. He did play very well. So let's dive quickly to the weekly analysis. But before that, if you have not still subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please kindly subscribe, like, and share the video. So we're going to start with gold as usual. Today I'm going to do a little bit of the index because we are just coming off the NFP week. So let's look at the index. Okay, so this is okay, so let's mark up some levels right here. So I got one right there. And if you look at this rejection right at this point, we could see that price kind of rejected off this area of interest, this point of interest, which is of course a possible demand, because we see that price reacted and plunged from that level. So of course what I'm expecting is to see price take out the structure high, then we could see a further rise in price. So a break above this high would give us a further push in price. Then again, so if this happens, so it therefore means that we are looking forward for a likelihood of price taking out this high, which of course means that it will likely push towards this supply zone right there. So technically it looks bullish, it looks bullish. So if this happens, it means that we are going to be expecting a bearish wick on gold. So that being said, let's quickly go to gold. Today's analysis might be a little bit longer because of the addition we have just done. All right, so let's see. So we're going to go to the daily today. So this is what we have on the daily. So you can see on the daily, price is approaching a significant zone right here. So we have a zone at this point, which there is a likelihood of price tapping into that zone, and we could see a push to the upside. So let's go back to our H4 and do some redefining. Okay, so now on the H4, what I'm gonna do is so this is the level I'm expecting a further drop in price to. So this zone would be a decider for me. So I'm looking at price hitting this zone, probably reacting, breaking through the zone, then retesting, and a further drop. So now this is where I'm expecting gold to head down to. All right, so this is basically what I'm going to be expecting on gold: a further drop in price to the zone, a reaction. Then when we have a close below, we should see a nice drop towards this level. So we can now bring in the trend line, which has been already broken. So with the trend line in play, so it means that we could see price drop a little bit down to this point, react, then we can see a further drop. So basically I'm gonna be bearish on gold this week, this coming week. So this is basically what I'm gonna be looking out for on gold. I'm gonna be bearish. So let's look at US30. With US30, I'm gonna be more bullish on it. So before I jump into conclusions, so let's take a look at the possibilities. What does price action have for us? So if we look at the levels right here, so it means, okay, so we have a high right at this point, which price has tapped, cleared that high. You can see right there, price has tapped and cleared it. So now the expectation is for price to further push up. So I'm gonna be expecting an aggressive break of this level. So price created that resistance, retested it, and we did not see a significant drop in price. Look at this. When price created this resistance, which is a supply, we did see a significant drop in price. So this level has been holding, this support level has been holding, and price has kept visiting this resistance level. So now we are here again at this resistance level. So I'm expecting to see a break of this level towards the bullish direction. If we have a lot of volume, then there is a possibility that we might further see price even head all the way to this 44608 price level. So let's go to the 4-hour and look at the roadmap. So now you can see that the structure right here is holding. Market structure is bullish on the 4-hour time frame. You could see a low created, a high, a low, a higher low, and now price has cleared this particular high, so therefore forming a new higher high. So the expectation would be probably a little bit of a correction to this level, then we would see price rally to the upside. So I'm still bullish on US30 this coming week. So that is the structure that has been broken. So I'm expecting to see so probably a retest and a break, a further retest, then we could see price pushed all the way to this point. So basically this is going to be my target. I'm not going to look at the extension, so I'm looking forward for price pushing all the way to 43,820 level. Then of course on the flip side of things, you can see the downward direction or the downside is very open. So if we have price return back to break this trend line, trust me, we're gonna have free fall. We're gonna have free fall all the way to this zone. So we have a breaking trend line, it's gonna be free fall, free money. So this is basically my expectation on US30. So a little bit of recap. US30, I'm super bullish on US30 this week. A little bit of retest, price break structure and continues, or if we see a break of this trend line, then of course it's going to be some free fall. So gold, gonna be super bearish on gold. Gold for me is bearish. I might not be looking for anything bullish. I'm bearish on gold for this week. So this is basically my projection for my two instruments this coming week. So please, if you have any ulterior view, difference in view, let's use the comment section, let's engage. And if you have not still liked this video, please kindly smash that like button and subscribe if you have not done that already. So until then, see you in the winning side. Peace.